Yeah, YouTube. Where do I begin on this, everybody? You know, look, it is not for nothing. It is Sunday. Um, and to be perfectly honest with you, I don't know where to begin. It's been all over the news. All over the news, and I feel disgusted. I feel like some things that are going on with the politics, and I feel really disgusted. And I'm gonna get to what I'm about to say. As of today, um, the U.S. Border Patrol decided to open fire on a caravan of unarmed Mexican women and children, and they ended up shooting tear gas at the immigrants that were seeking refuge. Well, they were approaching the U.S. border, and somebody gave the order to tell the U.S. Border Patrol to open fire on the Mexican immigrants that were trying to cross over to the U.S. border. And on Thanksgiving, this all started. Actually, it was sitting around the family dinner table, and yeah, it was really interesting. um, I never had so much hate before um, with this country. Somebody, you know, if I were the president, if I were Trump right now, I'd get out of the fucking office. Um, what has happened? He's created a war crime. You know, these people are trying to seek refuge, and you know, being an immigrant myself, coming from a very long line family who came from Italy, who my Irish ancestor, prior to my Italian relatives, had fought in the Civil War, helped found the country with the forefathers. And of all the years that my family has been in this country, they've been immigrants for many, many generations. And finding out that the majority of the uneducated fuckers who are listening to this douchebag in office, who should be out of office, who should be removed, something that has to be done. And I'm hoping that the fellow Democrats in Congress can um, pretty much agree with me on what just happened. I'm sure they're going to get, I'm sure by now, you know, the stuff that's been going on. Yeah, it's uncalled for. And our country, last I remember, many years ago, was not governed by a fascism group of people, not even somebody that lied his way into office. And it makes me really sick. You know, not only being from a family of immigrants, uh, quite a few of my friends who are also overseas um, had to sadly see what was going on. And I have friends of mine who are from overseas, who are from different countries, different backgrounds, and everything else. And keep in mind, when America was first founded, there were a lot of people who were immigrants. It wasn't just, you know, you were born directly in the US, because that's not how it worked. And America was founded by immigrants. And I have to poke a hole in the logic. Some people think that Christopher Columbus discovered America, and the sad thing is the Vikings did. And what I've seen today and heard and everything else, it just made me want to puke. It really, really wanted to make me puke like hell. I have to, Jesse, I do have to be perfectly honest. I look at the video games as a means of an escape. I can play Monster Hunter, Warframe, everything else. My channel is solely based on gaming, and I felt that this had to be brought out into light. Being a gamer and hearing the stuff that's going on with these immigrants getting shot up with tear gas is really not one of those things I want to really be telling about openly on YouTube, and especially on my channel. And I was supposed to tomorrow. I'm still doing a live feed at 1 o'clock on YouTube, and I feel that something like this I had to bring out tonight. Hearing about it and hearing about what's going on, and to my fellow Mexican friends who are out there who are having problems right now. I shouldn't say just to my fellow Mexican friends. It's to my fellow immigrant friends, to my close friends, my family members, my loved one, all my loved ones, all my family members. And it saddens me that I'm watching my friends and I'm watching people that are related to my friends just getting treated this way. And I'm going to read a little something here, and you guys can follow this old fucktard who initiated this hate against the Mexican people. And I will be perfectly honest. I have no love for Trump. Okay? Even the rappers, the rap musicians, and the majority of the actors and actresses, any musician can say the same thing. They have no respect for Trump. And me being a gamer, I try to come up with like very good videos. And, but just tonight I had to share it. I could not let, I had to get it off my mind. I had to share it and I had to make my voice heard. And what also pissed me off too, during the course of the week, which has been very not so entertaining as, the whole ban on the transgender military. And it's funny, when I was on vacation, back in August, I was up in Massachusetts. I was at Battleship Cove. Decided to take a look at the USS Massachusetts battleship, the Lionfish, and so on. So I went. It was the damnedest thing. I go in. I wasn't alone. So I'm going. And I'll be perfectly honest, I have to give the cahoots to our military, to our U.S. Army, our Navy, and the Navy, the Army, the Marine Corps, and the Air Force. And I thought for a minute, walking in, me and a few other people got saluted. And in a perspective wise of everything that's been going on, all the hate, the hypocrisy, and everything else. So I thought maybe it was no big deal. I thought they were saluting the flag, but it really comes to find out that the ones that are hitting the most right now with this whole hate and rhetoric and bullshit that's been going on isn't just the immigrants. It's also the transgender people. It's also the gays. It's also the lesbians. Also the benigns, the pansexuals down the road. And the one thing I can only say, and even to my even to my LGBTQ friend community, to my friends, to the transgender community as well, under the same bus, to my migrant friends who are still dealing with this day-to-day crap that's been going on. I have to give a huge kudos. But I also want to say one thing quick is to everybody, my friends all over the world, my immigrant friends, my LGBTQ friends, just keep fighting the good fight. And hopefully soon we can get rid of this dictator in the White House. You know, that's pretty much it for now. So, anyways, I will be broadcasting tomorrow on my next video game session. Hopefully Paladins, hopefully something good. So, anyways, this is Michelle. Saying peace, love, happiness, and keep up the good fight. And check me out in the next video. Bye for now.